What's going on, guys? This video is going to be about how to make a sourdough starter and how to make it easy. First things first, you're going to need a good high protein content flour. Usually I use King Arthur, only white, not brown, not whole wheat. You're going to need a sugar, a natural sugar to add it in. Reason being, it's going to help it grow. It's going to help the yeast and the gluten to develop. I used to use apple slices and honey, so that's my preferred choice. In this video we'll be using honey. You're going to need water, and you're going to need equal parts of flour and water. It's best to weigh these things so you have the accurate measurement. In the video I will be describing how it's supposed to look and how long it will take. Basically you're going to be using the cultures of the air that are in the house, in the room that you have it, and you're going to create a bacteria that will create your yeast. So let's get started. Alright, I go by weight of grams because it's the most consistent. So we're going to go 100 grams of our flour here. Try to get it all in the jar. It's the hardest part. And 102. So got 102. That means I'm going to put 102 of our warm water. 101. And we're going to add our honey. You don't need to add all of this, just about a teaspoon or a tablespoon. Okay, now you just grab a trusty little fork, mix it all together very well. And you might be thinking that's not a lot for this jar, or looks like you could add more flour, but not really, because you're going to need to give a lot of space for this to grow over the time, and you're going to need to keep adding in flour and water and dumping out that flour and water every single day. So basically you want it to look like a toothpaste form. Okay, you don't want it to be any looser or any thicker. And you're going to keep this exposed for 2 hours, and then you're going to put a cap on it, and then the next day you're going to add the same amount of the flour and the water. Basically you'll do this process for the next 5 days, and just make sure that when it gets too full you dump out a little bit in your trash or in your sink and wash it down with hot water, and keep filling it up. And I will show you what it looks like in 5 days. This is my sourdough starter that I've had for a long time, almost a year. And as you can see, there's a lot of bubbles here, and it's kind of connected almost like a dough. And this is the consistency that you're looking for after about 5 days. Alright guys, this was sourdough starter, straight up no butter. Make sure you stay tuned because we're going to be making a sourdough loaf next, and like and subscribe if you like the video.